Hey guys, what is up? My name is Alec and I am back with another CSGO trading video. Today we're going to be covering the top CSGO trading websites in 2020 for the trading, buying, and selling of skins. Now, before we get started, I have a couple things to mention. I want you guys to repeat this with me. There is no perfect website. That is like the main thing we need to remember, that these websites literally only exist for one reason and one reason only. That's to make a profit. That is literally the only reason they exist. If they weren't making a profit, they wouldn't care about you, about me, or anyone else that uses the website. That is the only reason they exist. So before we get started, I want to especially mention if you are trading your skins for other skins on websites that I mentioned today, you will lose money. Even if you don't lose a lot of money at first, if you continuously use websites to trade skins, you'll notice over time that you start to lose a lot of money. And trust me, I've been there. If you guys want me to, I can go over my whole trade history in another video, but that's for another time. Anyway, you will lose money if you use trading websites. Now, of course, if you're buying off of buying and selling websites, or even from trading websites, that's a different story, which we will get into today. But I just want to cover the top websites for the buying, trading, and selling of skins. Another thing to mention is that you guys know me, if you've seen my last video, that I love the trading whitelist on Reddit. And I will be using websites primarily only from here, with one exception, that's the Steam Community Market, but we'll get into that in a second. But you guys know how much I love this website. Also, I noticed that a lot of you on my previous video were asking if specific websites were legit, and if you want me to, drop comments down below with your websites, and I might make a video going over your website choices and me reviewing them to see how secure they look, feel, and are in terms of login and stuff like that, and I can go over that as well. Anyway, without further ado, I would like to get into this video with our number one website being csmoney. Now, the reason I bring csmoney into this is that you can actually find pretty good deals if you are buying the skins directly. Now, one thing to mention about directly buying skins with real money is you will pay a lot less than if you're trading skins. They give you a discount because you are literally giving the website real money. That is a guaranteed income source for the website. That is why if you ever wondered why is it cheaper for me to directly buy the skins on a website like this than to trade the skins, that's because when you give them skins, it's not real equity and stuff like that. It's not real money. These are just virtual items that are not in their bank account, so they don't have a guarantee on whether or not they're gonna sell it. So when you give them money directly, they'll give you these skins for a heck of a lot cheaper than if you're trading for them. Well, that's not good. There's a lot of wind outside right now. I'm in Florida and it seems like there's a hurricane coming, so I might be screwed, boys. If you see this video and never hear from me again, you can just assume what happened to me. One thing to mention is that my inventory right now is absolute garbage. I basically don't have skins because I sold them all off because, I wanted to buy some games and stuff like that, and I wasn't playing CSGO as much anymore. But I still have this same passion and knowledge of the CSGO trading community, so if you notice that I don't really have many skins, that's why. And like I said, I can go over my entire detailed trading history in another video if that's something you guys would like to see. Anyway, the reason I mentioned csmoney is that they have an impressive selection of skins. They pretty much have any skin you could ever ask for any price. That is legit. It is serious. They have so many skins, like I can't even think about how many skins they have. It's basically an infinite library for you. Now, one thing you may notice for some of these, you may notice that when you go to buy skins, you get a 20% discount. And on some of the skins, if they're more expensive, that is an incredible discount depending on what the price of the skin is. One thing I would like to mention is the only reason I'm mentioning this website is because of their selection of skins. It makes it easy to find the skin you want in any float, in anywhere, whatever you want. It makes it incredibly easy, but you will pay a premium for this. Especially if you're giving them their skins, they literally lowball the absolute crap out of you because they can. csmoney has what we call a monopoly on the market. That means they are the top of the top, and they basically shape what the skins market does, is, and will be. But for the sake of the massive amount of skins this website has, this is why I am including it in this small video, in this small list. The next website I would like to mention is csdeals. Now, this site is absolutely amazing for both the buyers and the sellers, with the website only taking 1.5% commission or 1% commission if you have cs.deals in your Steam username. That is absolutely tiny compared to the amount that the other websites take when you sell skins on them. For example, Steam itself takes a huge percentage of the price of the skin that you sell, so you lose so much money when you sell skins on Steam. One thing I would like to mention here though is that you will be waiting a long time. Remember, the market is about supply and demand here. So when you're selling a skin, one of two things is going to happen. You are either going to have to wait an incredibly long amount of time to get the price you want for the skin you have, or you're going to have to lowball the crap out of your own skin to sell it quickly. This is the problem with selling skins. A lot of people think that they can just literally liquidate these skins into cash like tomorrow, but it doesn't work like that. Only on extremely rare occasions do people actually sell off their skins super fast and get it back into their bank account. Now, of course, that statement I just made is about websites itself. If you're doing peer-to-peer trading, just you and someone directly and no middleman whatsoever, you could probably liquidate these skins a lot faster, but there is a lot more risk in doing peer-to-peer trading because of all the scammers that are out there. Now, what I find so great about buying skins on CSGO is the fact that they literally show you the Steam market price, show you the price of the skin here, show you how much percentage you get off compared to the Steam market, and you can see what skin is the cheapest for the best value compared to the Steam market. This way you know if you're getting a good deal or not. For example, this factory new Howl right here. Let's just search Howl, okay, to see a selection of them. I misspelled Howl, ignore me. Oh my gosh, I did it again. What am I doing? Please, oh my gosh. Now, we have a selection of Howls here. Of course, you can look at the price itself. Oh, this one's a lot cheaper than, let's say, this one. But you can also see the percent off of the market. For example, this is only 5% less than the Steam market value of the M4A1 Howl Factory New. Whereas this one is 16% less. That's why buying on this site is so amazing, because you know if you're actually getting a good deal. For example, if it's not less than the Steam market value and there's one available on the Steam market, what is stopping you from not buying here and go into the Steam market and buying a skin? So this way you can really tell if you're getting a good value for your money and if you're buying it in the right place. The next site on this list is, of course, a gambling site. Now, one thing I would like to mention is please use gambling sites responsibly. Please do not blow your bank account. Don't do it if you're under 18. Make sure you have a solid income before you even touch this stuff, because it can ruin you. And that is no joke. And 99% of the time, everyone goes in thinking they can get lucky because of this side list right here. You might see epic upgrades and all that kind of stuff. But remember, most people lose tons of money on these gambling sites. And the only reason that I have it on this list is because of how legit this site is and how much of a selection of activities and ways to obtain skins they have on this website. For example, you can open cases, you can upgrade skins, you can do roulettes, stuff like that you can get skins. Now, I'm keeping this part very short because I don't advocate that much for gambling. Of course, it can be fun, but you know, as a person who is only 19 years old and doesn't have a lot of money, I tend to stay away from gambling sites because I need to save my money for more important stuff, you know, college, stuff like that. So anyway, yeah. The next website, you might be a little surprised, but I'm saying the Steam community market for a couple of reasons. Now, I am going to list a couple of massive cons, but a couple of decent pros. For example, when you sell a skin on the Steam community market, they take a massive percentage of the skin. This means that if you sell it for 200, you might get 175 or less or more. I don't know the exact percentage, but they do take a lot of money away from your sale. Of course, this goes back to what I said in the beginning of the video, that all these websites are around for one reason, and that's to make a profit. Now, the second and probably most major con there is about the Steam community market is that when you get money from a skin here, you cannot any way ever get the money out of your Steam wallet and bring it back to your bank account. When you sell on the Steam market, let's say you sold this knife right here for $1,971. Steam will take their cut, and then the rest will go into your Steam wallet. Now, what happens when it's in your Steam wallet? It's literally like going to the lost land of freaking toys, dude. It is never coming out. The only place you can use that is on Steam itself, which sucks. It absolutely sucks. And on top of that, I even believe that you can't buy the Steam hardware, like the controllers and VR, with wallet funds either. So if you sold this for $1,900, it's only going to one place, either back into the Steam community market or into games and virtual items. That is a massive con, and in a reason that the reason that makes me so sour, like it just puts a sour taste in my mouth about the Steam community market, because it could be something so much greater. It could be something amazing, but it's not, because you can't get your money out of it. All these cons, you might be asking, why, Alec, are you even mentioning it in this list? And the reason is one reason only. 99% of the time, if you put it for the lowest price, you are literally going to sell your skin within 24 hours. And I can guarantee that. This is where I sold all my skins off because I just wanted to buy some games and stuff. I literally blinked and they were already sold, because all I did is put it like $1 less than the top guy. Within a day, it was gone. I had all the money in my inventory. No joke. And I was like putting factory new lightning strikes on the market, stuff like that. And so within a day, it was gone. So the one upside to the Steam market is that because it's Steam, so many more users think it's reliable because it's Steam. They get their games on here. It's through Steam. It's like the main, application library. I don't even know what you would call Steam, but it's the main thing for gaming, and everyone trusts it. So most people will buy their skins on Steam, and that's why you can sell off skins extremely fast. Of course, there is one strategy I would like to mention if you haven't thought of this yourself. If, you sell, let's say you sell a skin for $1,000 on Steam, and you get, or let's just say you get $1,000 into your Steam wallet from the skin. Let's say that. Now you have $1,000. You know what you could do? You could go to literally all of your friends and say, hey, you could pay me the money for your game, and I could buy you that game on Steam. So then your friend gets the game for the same amount of money, but you also get money technically going from your Steam wallet into your actual wallet because your friend is paying you to buy a game for him. Now, of course, this would have to be with people you trust. You would need to have friends that want to buy games and actually want to help you. But, that's just one little strategy to mention. But of course, it's so stupid that you have to think about stuff like that in order to get money out of your Steam wallet. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end off this video. Just one thing to note. Remember that I literally advocate for the global offensive trade whitelist. Anytime you're thinking about if a site is legit, please, the first thing you should do is check the whitelist. Now, I'm not saying that all sites that are not on the whitelist are scams. I'm not saying that at all. There could be some actually legit sites that are not mentioned on the whitelist, but the best bet you have is to check the whitelist before you do anything else, because even if you're looking at another site that's not on the whitelist and you don't know if it's safe or not, chances are that there's a website on the actual whitelist that is safe that does the exact same thing as the other website you're looking at. Anyway, guys, if you want me to review a couple of sites that you like or that you are looking at, let me know in the comments. Say, hey, I want you to review this, because I might actually make a video on it next. And also, guys, I'm going to end off the video here. Make sure to smash that like button, as well as subscribe and comment for what you thought about the video, what you think about these sites that I mentioned. I know it was literally so short. I only mentioned 4 websites because I don't want the video to go super long. But yeah, if you want me to do more of these videos reviewing more sites, whether on the whitelist or not, whether looking at scams or not, or even trolling scammers, I don't know. Whatever you want me to do with skins, I can do that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, guys, peace.